So we're back at it again in the warehouse working on old Toyotas as usual, and I was gonna work on a new bumper for the mini truck. I got my mocked up bumper right here. You can see it's with the help of a little bit of beer boxes, we got it all mocked up. I actually did do an AutoCAD or like a CAD model to kind of get the basic shape, and then I wanted to see how it fitted up on the truck, so that's why I built that. I was gonna get started on that today, however, Jack used all the cutoff wheels on his 60 that he's been working on the rear end here, so no more cutoff wheels, so I'm not gonna start my bumper today, but that's okay. I got other things to work on, which this is what I'm gonna be working on instead. I bought these, like, I don't know what you call them, I forgot the name. It's like hubcap for the wheel. They go on the rear wheel right about here. So I'm gonna be putting these on the mini truck, and I'm gonna be painting them white, and then after I paint them white, the plan is to try to do like a old Toyota logo, old Toyota logo in blue. So this will be white, and then the blue logo in the middle. I thought that'd be pretty cool, so I'm gonna try that out. And then typical Jack, he jumps from one project to another. So right now he's working on the 80 daily 80.
Needs a functioning exhaust, gotta pass inspection, you know, please all the authorities.
And I guess this morning it's kind of cold for us Texas boys here. It's gonna be freezing the next couple of days, but which helped the 80 because he could see exactly where the exhaust leak was coming out of, and I think it's coming out multiple places on the muffler, something like that.
Yeah, it's coming out of the huge crack that's in the muffler, surrounded by black soot.
So we'll go ahead and cut that out, and we'll show you where it was leaking from, and yeah, that's what we're working on this weekend. So while Jack continues on ripping out the muffler on the 80, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on these wheel hubcaps. Yeah, I'll call them that. I'm gonna go ahead and sand it a little bit, and then I have some leftover white enamel from the wheels that I'm gonna be painting them with. And yeah, and then once I do that, I'll let it cure and dry, and then try to put that Toyota little emblem on there. So
and as you can see, 1 can is equal to 2 cans, so this is basically 1 full can.
Feels like 1 full can.
It's like toilet paper, you know, like 15 rolls is actually equal to 33.
Twice the coverage right there, it says so. Took you a whole engineering degree to figure that out?
And several years of experience. It's one spot. Unbelievable.
Wait, so it's leaking here as well?
I mean, look at this.
Oh, that's leaking.
But yeah, but also here.
Yeah, it's all.
And like, look, from this angle, like, that happened in Arkansas. All this damage right here.
Yeah.
That was going up by that off-road park.
Yeah, you can clearly see the crack.
I mean, I don't know where the exhaust leak was coming from. It just, I don't see any soot or any evidence of of a leak.
It's just there? Like,
well,
when you saw the exhaust coming out this morning, it was just from that section?
For sure. Yeah, it was right here. It's blowing out from here. I mean, I fixed the other parts, so there was definitely other exhaust leaks that I've fixed already, but this is probably the last one. Well, fingers crossed.
Hopefully.
But I actually don't have a muffler to replace this with, so let's fire it up. Open pipe.
Do it.
Straight pipe. Of course.
So
obligatory.
Before we get to that, I'm about to paint those hubcap thing majiggers. There's my little setup, but let's see what the 80 sounds like. Open exhaust or open muffler, open header.
Straight pipe.
Straight pipe. All
Diesel
right.
style.
With the 2 catalytic converters.
Oh yeah, that's true. It'll be nice and civilized.
Are we doing this now?
Yeah. No time like the present.
Make sure. Oh, I guess it's automatic, so. It's not in gear.
Don't even have to press the brake.
It sounds the same. Yeah, it doesn't even sound any louder. It's crazy.
Alright, so new plan. I'm just gonna straight pipe it.
Yeah.
It's literally the exact same.
It doesn't sound like any much louder without the muffler. Well, probably because the muffler had a big hole in it.
Massive exhaust leak.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Anyways, time to paint these little hubcaps. But yeah, this
look at this professional exhaust install. This is after I cut it out, so you know.
Actually, it actually looks pretty circular. But here's the thing. On the video.
This was the only thing holding this muffler in, and as you can see, it was super leak tight. Right here.
Exhaust leak right there.
Clearly an OEM muffler. Like, look at this thing. It's got heat shields on the top and bottom. Why you need a heat shield on the bottom? Don't ask me. Doesn't make sense.
And this
wrong. Trust me. If anyone knows anything about mufflers, it's me. I know more than anyone about any mufflers. This was clearly like torched off. It's rubber, but it's clearly like heat abused. And this wasn't even being used underneath the vehicle, so I mean, I don't know what happened in this thing's past, but it was oval, whatever happened. It was egg-shaped. So maybe a curandera came in and she blessed the Land Cruiser. That's what I'm gonna say. They also went through the trouble of booger welding the OEM mounts at some point, but then didn't use them because the only thing holding it on was this, which I cut off with a Sawzall. So I think in continuing the tradition, this is my new muffler. So we got the glass pack. It's clearly, like, it just sounds the same no matter what you do to it. Obviously, it's the Toyota quality right there. So I don't know, should we run this questionable muffler from a 1970s mini truck, or
buy a new muffler?
Buy a new muffler
for the mall crawler. Since it is a mall crawler, I think it deserves a new muffler.
It will be made fun of by my fellow Dillard shoppers, so
I think new muffler
I don't know,
it is.
Let's let YouTube decide.
So you might have already seen that I painted these hubcaps. I keep forgetting the name of these. Wow. Painted them white, and then my plan is, or what I'm doing right now, is I masked off everything, and then we kind of use an X-Acto knife to cut out the like old Toyota emblem, grill emblem. And now I'm gonna paint that. I still have leftover paint from when I painted the truck. I'm gonna go ahead and paint that blue and a few other spots on the truck. When I did the when I painted the bed, some spots came out with 415 that I didn't want, and then I guess there was a section of the tailgate that Jack really didn't concentrate on, and when I pulled the masking tape off, it just pulled off the paint right off. So I'm gonna touch that up as well. But right now, go ahead and get these painted, and hopefully they come out pretty good. Now I'm a little bit embarrassed to show you exactly how these little hubcaps came out, but it's a little different from what I imagined, but here it is. So first of all, what I did, I guess you saw the tape off, and what happened was I wanted it to match the paint on the truck, so I used the same paint. However, that paint pretty much reacted like a paint stripper and just stripped all the white paint underneath it. And so if you can see, there's a little bit of white right there, and I just kind of scraped off any paint that was bubbling up and then just poured more blue paint on top. And it didn't turn out as quite nice as I liked it. So then I tried to make it better and do like a black outline, which you can see there. And yeah, it looks like a 5-year-old painted it, but whatever. It's not going on a, you know, perfect mini truck. And what I think I'm gonna end up doing is fixing up my mess right here. I'm gonna sand it off, repaint it white, because the white paint job did turn out pretty good. And then I'm gonna make a sticker that's about the same dimensions of this, and put the sticker on top, and it'll look way better than what it is. Like it'll look way better than what it looks right now. And right now I'm about $15 in so far, so it was just a little side project I wanted to do. It didn't turn out the way I wanted it, but you know, I wasn't gonna find out until I tried. So anyways, that's it for these. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna fix it up, repaint it, and design some stickers that will look way better than this paint job that I did. So I'm definitely, well, so I've already made and ordered some stickers for those wheel center caps, and I'm gonna be redoing the mess that I made because I can't stand it. But yeah, so that's already on order. I'll go ahead and sand my mess down and repaint it, and then slap those stickers on there, and it will look a whole lot better. But that's gonna be it for now. Hope y'all enjoyed, and check y'all later.